Let's just kind of carefully stay out of the grass. Looks like we have another pee-pee plant, which is really good. Okay, there's the pig right there. Okay, we got an incoming crab. So let's forget about the pig and deal with this guy first. Welcome back, everybody, to Stranded Deep. This is episode 2, and I'm anoldguygaming, and we are picking up the morning of the next day. We're still on the starter island. I gathered some more resources overnight, mostly wood and some more palm fronds. So we got quite a few sticks over here. I got some spears made over here, and right before I started the recording, I found another pee-pee plant, which is amazing because we need these for antidotes in order to, you know, cure poison. Another thing that I kind of just automatically discovered overnight was, you know, if you guys remember in the last episode, I was having some trouble with my torch going out when I would holster it, so to speak. But if you just right click, you can carry it around with you and then drop it on the ground, do your thing, right click, carry it, drop it on the ground, do your thing, and so forth, and it works a lot better. One thing to keep in mind too, I am recording these first few episodes back to back, so I won't see any comments from you guys for the first few episodes, so keep that in mind. Okay, so our ultimate goal for this episode is to head to the new island, but there are a couple of wrecks around here that we should investigate, because if we do, we can get some containers, and then in those containers we can store some of this stuff and take it with us. I don't want to go too crazy with that in this episode, but I think it would be worth our while to do that, because we might not ever come back to this island anyways. So what we're going to do is actually a couple of things. We're going to grab the fishing spear, and you just make that in the C menu with the stick. Very easy to make. It just takes one stick. Crude spear takes one stick, and fishing spear takes one stick. And we're going to see if we can nab some cod or maybe a grouper for some... Here, let's extinguish this. And we're going to drop that. Let's also drop this extra stone that we picked up. And I currently only have 2 fibrous leaves. We don't need to take the knife with us into the water. So we're going to drop that off here. We will take the axe, though, because sometimes you find containers that or other items that you need to break open. Okay, so a lot of times for diving for ships, you can just see like a mast sticking out of the water. But if you don't, you want to look for just kind of like a little bit of a bubbling disturbance in the water, and that also indicates that there's a wreck, a submerged wreck that you can check. Now, each island's going to have at least one menacing shark swimming around that's going to be a pain in your butt while you're diving, so you have to watch out for that guy. You can kill him, and we might actually do that before we leave this island, just depending upon how much he harasses us. But the problem, or the main challenge right now is, A, I don't have high hunting skill yet, and B, I only have the primitive spears, which don't do a lot of damage, so you have to do quite a few hits. So we just have to keep an eye out for him. If he does attack us, usually, well, I shouldn't say usually. Sometimes he just nibbles on you a little bit and you lose a little health. Sometimes he actually bites you to the point where you start bleeding, in which case you have to deal with that with a bandage, which we do have one bandage in our raft, our rubber raft. Okay, so we're going to swim around. This is an archer fish. Codfish and grouper are the best fish to go hunting after. And sharks themselves will give you the best meat in the game, but again, they're kind of hard to kill. Okay, so here's a wreck here. What we're going to do is surface for air, and you can find air canisters in these wrecks that can help you breathe underwater. Okay, so that's a vehicle filter part. We'll grab that. Doesn't look like we can get through there, but what I'm actually looking for are these little wooden boxes that we can pick up and actually take with us and use to store stuff in. Okay, so let's go in here. We got another engine part there, and oh, nice. We just found a metal hammer, so that's good. Oh, here we go. Okay, so you can either just open these and see what is in them, but I just grab them with E and take them back to the shore and then you know, sort them out back at the shore. But that's really what we're looking for to start off with. Because, again, like I said, you can take those, put them in your own inventory, and put stuff inside of them. So it's a really good way to increase your inventory space. Okay, I don't see anything else on the deck up here. Okay, here. Oh, shit. Okay, we just got hit by, looks like a tiger shark. Son of a bitch. All right, let's get over here. Wow. Tiger shark at the starter island. All right, let's do F. Okay, he did not give us the bleed effect, so we did lose a little bit of health. He just kind of nudged us, but he didn't do major damage to us. So we got to keep an eye open for him. We've already been in here. I want to get that other container that we saw down below, though. So let's get this out of our hands because it's not really doing us any good for the big shark. Where was that? Oh, it was back this way. And the game will play scary music when a shark's nearby. Okay. Somewhere around here, didn't we find a... I mean, I know I did. I just don't remember where it was. Another container. Okay, let's get up here. We're just about out of air. Did we... Okay, here's some tires. So what we can do with those is take our axe and we just hit them. And then they'll float to the surface and we have to carry them one at a time back to shore. Okay. So, I'm trying to remember where I saw that. Yeah, that shark is right there. I don't really want to try and kill a tiger shark until we get a little more points in hunting and ideally get better spears. I mean, I could do it, but it would take so many spears to kill him. All right, let's quickly go back here. Here it is. Okay, let's pick that up. Go back over here again. There is a ladder going up top. Sometimes you can find stuff on the top, or we can just jump up here, I guess. Let's put that away with the tilde key. All right. I'm not 100% sure that I fully searched this ship, but with a tiger shark around, we probably better not press our luck. I would like to get those tires, though, but, yeah, I think it's too risky. I think it's too risky. We're not going to really be able to do anything with those tires anyways. If we find another set of tires in another wreck, though, we might be able to come back and get those if they're still there. I don't know if they'll drift away or not, but right now it's way too hot. Okay, here we go. Let's just get out of here quick. Okay, I don't think the tiger shark will come into... Yeah, he kind of stops right there in the shallow water. Whew. Okay, well, we got a couple of crates, which is really good. Let's take them back to the shore and see what we got, and then there should be a couple more wrecks. Maybe what we'll do is we'll go to the other side of the island away from our tiger shark buddy and see if we can find something over there. All right, so let's take these crates and we're going to drop them down and see what is inside of them. Okay, so this has engine parts, a fishing spear. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the engine parts in here. I'm going to click on my backpack and add the parts that we found. So we'll just store engine parts in there for now. This one has a hammer, another piece of cloth, which is good, and a planks, some planks. So what we're going to do is put the planks and the corrugate that we currently have in here. Let's also pick up these planks and corrugates and also put them inside of the container. Okay, cool. Very good. And then, and we found a food ration too, which is really good. Let's take that and just drop it over here for now. We'll use right click. We found 2 metal hammers, which is amazing, and some cloth. We'll drop that. And we have a couple of fishing spears as well. We don't really need 2 fishing spears, so let's just take the other one and chuck it. Okay, So before we do anything else, we're going to do some more diving. We're actually in pretty good shape on food and all of that, and we should have a full water still. Let's take another drink and then replenish the fronds here to keep this going. I'd like to catch a fish so we can get some food cooking up. So let's kind of go off over this way, away from tiger shark, and see if we can nab a fish and check another wreck. So I'm just looking for, you know, the little disturbance in the water that indicates there's another wreck. Okay, there's one there, and we have a wreck over here too. So let's swim out to this one first and see if we can get to it without getting eaten. And we'll keep our spear handy as well. Now, when we go in the water, we want to watch out for lionfish. We want to watch out for poisonous snakes, and obviously sharks. We want to watch out for sea urchins, and near the shore, we want to watch out for the, you know, the stinging purple jellyfish bastards. Okay, here's a lionfish. Now, what you can do is you can actually spear this guy and put him in your inventory. Even if you're not planning on doing it, it's a good idea to get him out of the way so, you know, so he doesn't come after you. Okay, so where was that disturbance? It's kind of hard to see from here. We need to be really careful because we are in shark territory. Okay, this is what I was looking for. This is a grouper, and if you nail him, you kill him, he floats to the top. He's too big to put in your inventory, but what you can do is grab him with right mouse button, pull him back to shore, and he'll give you 2 pieces of medium fish meat, which is really, really good for the early game. All right, so let's go back to shore. You can also catch cod. Cod will give you one piece of medium fish meat, but the grouper gives you 2. So we're going to take this guy back to our campfire and cook him up, and then we'll have some breakfast. All right, let's drop him down there. I'm going to pick up some sticks and make sure the fire is fully stoked here. And then we're going to grab our knife. Let's throw the lionfish down too. Okay, so you can't step on him when he's on the shore, but he's just dangerous in the water. You can also use the venom from these guys to make shark repellent, but I haven't gotten far enough in the game yet to figure out exactly how that happens. So, you know, we'll get to that when we get to it. So let's pick up our kniffy. We'll go here, and we're going to get 2 pieces of medium fish meat from this guy. Now, normally what you would want to do, if you could only cook 1 thing of meat at a time, which is that's all you can do with a basic fire, you don't want to harvest more because the meat will start to spoil once you harvest it. But there is a little trick. So you put the meat in your hand, hold E, and it'll put it on the stick. But then what you can do is drop the other piece of meat, pick it up with the right click, and if you can just kind of get it to sit on top of here, it'll also cook too. Now sometimes it'll fall off, and so you might have to come back and check it, but as long as it stays over the fire, you'll be able to cook both at the same time. All right, cool. So we got a couple of nice pieces of food cooking up for us. So now what we want to do, see, we were over there with the tiger shark, so there's another wreck there, but I think I want to go on the other side of the island again, just away from the tiger shark. So let's go back to that area that we started off until I saw the grouper. So we're actually just going to go straight across this way instead of walking around. And hopefully, before we actually leave, hopefully the palm saplings will respawn so we can get another batch of stuff, you know, for lashings. Okay, let's head on back out here and see if we can get some more crates from this wreck and maybe some other... Oh, shit. Never mind. There's the tiger shark. Son of a bitch. He's like trolling us, isn't he? All right, let's go back over to the other side. Now, it is possible that we can have 2 sharks. So let's actually go over here. Sometimes you'll find a crate sitting in these little rowboat dealios. But doesn't look like there's one in here. Okay, so let's head out to this wreck. Wait, is that the one we were at before? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we've already been out there. Let's go back to shore and see if we can nab that other one. Gotta watch out for those guys. Wish there was a way we could destroy those things. I don't think you can. Alright, let's head out to this one with the mast sticking out of the water. Let's keep our eyes peeled for you-know-who. There's another big grouper over there, but... Okay, let's get some... Oh, there's one right there, too. You know what? I can't pass that up. Now, sometimes there's a bug I noticed where you can't actually kill them, and sometimes that happens about, I don't know, 40% of the time to me. I don't know why, but... Alright, we got a point in physical. Now, these could also be broke loose and used for rafts, too, if you want to. Let's just break them loose. I'm not necessarily going to use them, but we'll break them loose in case we decide to come out and get them at some point. We got a container here with some cloth in it, which is great, but I'm not seeing any actual crates, unfortunately, that we can pick up with this wreck. Unless there's like a place down below that we could get in underneath. Usually, though, down in the bilge, there's nothing down there. Okay, so that's really all we can get from this wreck. The balls are probably going to drift out to sea, but that's all right. I'm not really planning on using those anyways. We did see that other grouper over here. Yeah, let's see if we can harvest this one. There's another lionfish. Let's just get him out of the way. That's a reef shark. He's not going to bother us. The coral snake there is poisonous. Okay, good. So we got that one, and we got our first point in hunting, which is really good. Okay, let's put this away, grab this guy, and get the hell out of this deep water. Always being mindful of where we're stepping because of the nasty little purple starfish bastards. Cool. All right, so we're not gonna butcher this guy right now. We're just gonna leave him here, and he won't spoil as long as we, don't butcher him. Okay, so this is cooked, and that's cooked. Nice. Okay, so we have 2 pieces of really good meat. Right now, we're about 2.5 bars down. If we eat one, that gets us up to a half a bar. We can hold on to this and eat it later, but we can't wait too terribly long because it will spoil. Beautiful. Okay, let's go try another wreck. And it is storming out, as you can see, which is good from an SPF standpoint because, well, okay, it still says the UV is high, but because it usually takes a little bit for things to cool off, but that should start chilling out on us in a bit. Diving during the day is a good thing to do because it helps keep you cool. Plus, you go after loot that you need. It is a bit more risky, though, during a storm because it's harder to see, and, the waves tend to kind of throw you around a bit. I think the other wreck that we were trying to get to was out here. It's hard to see now with the storm. But this is also where we saw the tiger shark too. So let's be... Now this is dangerous because I can't see into the water from up above because the water's all black looking. And it's dangerous because, again, we don't want to step on the purple starfish. Alright, let's just kind of chill here for a bit. Keep our eyes peeled. Get this out in case we come across some more food that we can harvest. All right, I'm not spotting a wreck out here. And you eventually get so far out that it starts to drop off, and that's pretty much no man's land. Okay, well, let's head back to shore. Yeah, it's a bit risky for us to be going after wrecks, particularly because I can't even remember exactly where that other one was. I know it was off of one of these points here. Maybe it was this one. Oh, actually, is that it there? It's too hard to tell. Another thing I should be doing too is I should be saving before I go out into the water. I forget to do that. So let's go back over here. And we're gonna save our progress. There we go. I have died once so far in the game when I was doing the live stream, and it was due to asphyxiation. I didn't get back up to the surface in time. All right, well, we're doing really good on food. We got this giant grouper and a couple of small fish there that we could still cook up. Our food is still at the last bar, but it is going down a little bit. We could stand to drink, so let's take a drink of water, and once again, replenish this. And what I'm really kind of waiting for right now is I'd really like the saplings to respawn so I can get another batch of your buoy balls has drifted very far away. Oh yeah, okay. I don't care about that. You know, get another batch of saplings going so that way when we get to the new island, you know, we already have some of those that we can use to set up shop for the first things that we need to do. Here's a sapling right here. I could cut some more wood, but there is durability, and this tool's down to 50%, and I don't want to lose it until I'm in a position to be able to you know, upgrade it to a refined version of the tool. Or even, you know, make another crude one, because it requires a lashing to make another crude one, and I have no lashings right now, so I'm just trying to be a little bit conservative in regards to that. So I guess what we might think about doing is heading out, though, anyway. Because there's not a whole lot more for us to do here. There is at least one more wreck we could explore, but we have a tiger shark menacing us, and we're not really in a good position to be killing him right now. So what I think I'm going to do is load up the most important things that we need, and we're going to head over to that island. So I'm going to probably pause the video here, wait for the storm to finish, get organized, and then when we're ready to leave, I'll bring you guys back and we will take off. All right, guys, we're back. It is still nighttime. It's yeah, 21:44. So, but it's calm out, and I don't think I want to wait on this island any longer. So we're pretty much ready to go. So what do we got going on here? Is we got still here, so that should top off our water. Let's take one more drink, and then just make sure that that's fully stocked, which it is. I'm actually going to keep these fronds in my inventory because we can use them to make our shelter when we touch ground on the next place, okay? I cooked up the 2 lionfish just to top off our food. Okay, so that gives us a full bar of food, and we still have the cooked medium fish too. And I don't know how long that's going to last, but hopefully it'll last long enough. In here I've got our planks, our corrugated, our aloe, our peepee plant, and a full stack of sticks, just because I know I can get sticks on the next island too, but it'll be easier to do that. We're going to leave the coconuts behind. I was hoping to make I'm going to leave the yucca fruit behind too, because that's easy enough to get. I was hoping to get a flask made, but I need a lashing for that, and the palm saplings still haven't respawned yet. They're probably going to respawn at daylight, but we really just don't need to stay here anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and save the game, and we're going to pick up our 2 crates here, which are loaded. Let's put out the fire. We'll let this continue filling back up with water again, so if we do come back here at some point, we'll have some water to drink, and we'll have some coconuts to eat if we're like starving. And I also have inside of the raft storage our 4 rations of bandage and our compass. Okay, so let's go ahead and head on out. I do want to look at one thing real quick. Let's actually put our compass in our hand. I suppose what we could do is take this, because we need this to make a plank station. And since it's already made, we might as well just take it with us, right? So we'll put that in there. Oh, I guess it doesn't fit in there. Okay, can we put our knife in there? Hold on. Hammer should go in there now. There we go. Okay. So again, just to kind of try and remember what's going on here. So we're basically heading north-ish, just a little past north to this next island, which means if we do want to come back here for some reason, we need to go south, from that island. And if we look at our map here, right, so we're basically going, I guess we're going to the X that's in our, like our 2 o'clock position there. If I'm reading that right. Because north, well, no, not necessarily, because north is the corner of the map. This island's a little beyond the corner of the map. So we're actually going to the island that's really kind of in our 3:15-ish position. Just so we're kind of aware of our surroundings and that sort of thing. Okay. I think we're ready to go. So let's set on out here. Now, it's a bit risky in the raft because sharks can... Oh, let's make sure we're not going to step on any of those purple nasties. Man, it's hard to tell for sure. We got to get under the water and look. Okay, yeah, we should be good to go straight out from here. Sharks can tip the rubber raft over, so hopefully that doesn't happen to us, but it's a thing. Okay, let's get up into the raft itself. We want to grab the paddle. Equip the paddle, and we are headed that direction. Okay, let's do it. We're going to turn around this way. And we're off. Our first voyage into the unknown here in Stranded Deep. Hopefully, we don't get ate by a shark. This will probably be the one and only time we'll make a voyage in the rubber raft, because one of our first priorities once we get to this new island is going to be to build an actual raft. Okay, I can't tell if that noise that I'm hearing is thunderclouds or some big creature swimming next to us, but we're just going to keep making a beeline for this island. Sometimes a whale shark will come and swim alongside you, or a marlin, and those are both harmless. I had a goblin shark in the live stream try to knock me off the raft, so those guys are bastards. Yeah, our tires have drifted away. That's okay. We weren't really in a position to do anything with them on the first island anyway. Now, usually when you get to a new island, you're going to have to contend with a wild boar and 2 poisonous snakes. And the wild boar will get you lots of hide and meat, so we're definitely going to kill him. There's also usually 1 or 2 smaller boars too. The poisonous snakes, you can kill them and eat them, but they're mostly just a menace. We got a couple of good-sized wrecks on this island too, which is great because that's going to give us, lots of salvage. So happy to see that. Oh, actually, this is all just one big ship. Okay, this ship has a lot of stuff on it though. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to get to everything with it being underwater, but it should provide a lot of good gear for us. Okay, so let's head straight to shore here. And we made it, safe and sound. Okay, let's grab this and pull it up onto shore so it doesn't wander off like it did to me on the live stream because I'm a noob. As it's got some stuff in it that we want to hang on to. Okay, so we're going to put the hook away. And there's a small pig there. We need to be careful of the big pig and the snakes. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and set these down right now. And I'm going to grab... Whoops. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, let's just set those down. And the first thing I want to do is make a shelter. The second thing we want to do is make a water still. Those are our priorities. But to do that, we're going to need some... We're going to need some lashings, and we need more plant material to do that. This isn't necessarily going to be the best beach for us to work off of. That one over there might be better just because there's more open area. But we need to secure the place first. So let's, meaning kill the big pig and ideally the snakes. So let's drop off a few things we don't need to be carrying around right at the moment. We want the knife. We don't need the compass right now, so we'll drop that off. We definitely want the spears, and we need these too. How's our durability? Okay, we're 44 on that. All right, good. So, let's equip our spear. And I'm not worried about gathering stuff until, again, we've secured the place. In other words, killed the pig, and ideally the snakes. Not the little pig. Oh, is that the... That's the big pig right there. All right. He's just sitting there. He's going to probably come back after us. It's going to take, I think, 5 of these crude spears to take him all the way out. See, now, and what we don't want to do is we don't want to go tromping off into the bush after him because we could step on a snake and get poisoned. Oh, there's giant crabs here that we got to kill too, and they'll also provide some medium fish meat. Alright, I don't know where the pig went, so let's just kind of carefully stay out of the grass. Looks like we have another pee-pee plant, which is really good. Okay, there's the pig right there. Okay, we got an incoming crab, so let's forget about the pig and deal with this guy first. The hitboxes on these guys are kind of weird. They have to be pretty close to you for you to hit them, which means they can hit you. But on the other hand, they don't do that much damage though either. So, okay, let's grab him and take him over here. We'll eat him later on. Just gonna set him right there for now. All right, let's deal with this pig. He's our priority right now. We got just a little nip from the giant crab. Not too bad. Didn't quite hit him there. Oh, come on. Oh, man. This is terrible. Alright, well, we can pick our spears back up. He's going to charge us here in a second. Okay, here he comes. Oh, shit. Okay, we're out of spears, so we got to grab one of these. Got him. Okay. So that took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it looks like, spears to take him down. So 6 crude spears. But that's also governed by our hunting skill, which is kind of low right now. If we look at our skills, yeah, we're 2.5 bars into our hunting skill right now. Okay, how's our health? Not too bad. He nipped us once or twice, but nothing major. Okay, let's pick him up and carry him back over to our temporary campsite. We should have one more giant crab and a couple of snakes to be concerned with. But I'd like to get our shelter made first. So I just need... Oh, good. We got 2 little pigs. We can kill them at some point, too. So we should... Oh, we need palm fronds as well. So let's carefully walk over here. Usually, but not always, the snakes will... They're rattlesnakes, so they'll rattle. Actually, I might have enough palm fronds now that I mentioned, but we're going to need more anyway, so... Let's take this down here. The thing you have to be the most mindful of when you move to a new island is water, especially in the early game if you weren't able to bring any with you. So one thing we're going to get from that pig is hide, and we can make a water skin, which will have 3 charges on it. Okay, let's break this log up for the sticks. And now, what we're going to actually do... let me make sure I can make the shelter. Oh, what are we missing? Oh, I got to make the... lashing first. Okay, we can make the shelter, but I want to actually put it over here. I think this is a better spot for us to set up our camp on the beach, just because there's more room. I thought I heard a crab coming after me. Yeah, this is a nice spot, because it's nice and flat, lots of room to put stuff. So yeah, we're going to do this. Okay, so just like before, I didn't bring my compass. I want to point our shelter back. That was just a crab that nipped us in the toe. That was kind of foolish of me to run through the water there, though, because there could have been a starfish. This guy looks like he is after us. We got to take him out anyway, so we might as well get her done. I don't like to throw the spears at these guys because they tend to break on his shell, I guess. So I just like to melee him. We can take a couple licks, but, you know, it's not that bad. Okay, let's actually, if we're moving over here, let's leave him here. There's a couple pieces of cloth. Nice. We need it. Actually, here, no, pick it up. I want the compass, but let's just pick up everything else that we can carry, because we're going to move everything over there anyway. Not enough room in inventory. Okay. Got to drop a few things here temporarily. We need this stick. We don't need the cloth right at the moment, or the hammer. How are we doing on food? Let's eat one of these now, just because I'm concerned that they're going to go bad on me. All right, now if we get the compass out and also open up the map. So we are... It might be that one, but our compass was pointing just a little beyond north. So it stands to reason, if I could get some doggone light here, that we'd want to be just pointing a little bit to the southwest, which I think that is. So I think that is the island right there. Okay. So that's where we're going to point our hut to. You don't have to do that, but it's just kind of helpful to point you in the right direction if you do need to go back to the other island. Especially once you have a home base island and then you start exploring other islands. And you're just going out for resources and whatnot, it's good to point there. So yeah, I guess that is the island. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up our shelter back here. And again, just kind of pointing towards the island. And let's go ahead and do a save. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time in this episode. So what we're going to do is start up the next episode. And we're going to hunt the snakes and get them out of the way. The other reason why it's a good idea to hunt early on is because the animals will eventually respawn. So, you know, you got a food and leather source, that sort of thing. We have one more crab to kill, too. So we're going to do that in the next episode. And we got to get a water still going. That's priority number 2 after we get our shelter set up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment and share out the video. Remember, I am recording these first few episodes back to back, so I won't see your comments right away, but do leave a comment. I'm certainly open to suggestions because I only know how to play this game in the beginning. I haven't gotten really too much past the beginning. So with that being said, have a good one, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.